Hello children, good day to you. You are welcome to Guru Gedara educational program. Today I am here with Miss Suchitra. How are you, Miss Suchitra?
Hello, sir. I'm really great today. Hello, children. Hope you're fine and safe today as well. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. Thank you. Miss, what shall we do today?
Exactly. What shall we do today, sir?
Now we know these students work hard. After their studies, they have to apply for jobs. So they have to face interviews. They have a lot of dreams. Facing interviews are wonderful. So now we are going to listen to a conversation between two school leavers. One of them is Amma.
Okay.
The other one is Yusuf. Yusuf is now talking with Amma how he faced his interview. Let's listen to that conversation carefully. Children, are you ready?
So, sir, what are we going to do today?
Yes, of course, we have to think about that. Now, these children work hard at school. After their studies, they go for interviews, they apply for jobs.
That's right.
Today, let's listen to a conversation between two school leavers. They face their interview and they are talking their experience. It is wonderful. Let's listen to that conversation carefully, children.
Right, let's do. All right, children, let's listen to this dialogue very carefully. Yusuf, how was that interview yesterday?
Fine, but it was hard to answer those questions. Anyway, I managed to answer them.
You seem to have faced the interview really well. Therefore, I think you will be selected.
Yes, I also hope so. You know, while I was talking, I got frightened and stammered a bit.
Oh, I understand. All right, children, now you have listened to this dialogue. Did you hear the following words in this dialogue? But, anyway, therefore, and while. Did you hear them? Shall we repeat it, sir?
Yes, children, shall we repeat them? But, anyway, therefore, while.
That's right. Now, let's look at this dialogue. Children, this is the dialogue that you were listening to. We are going to read this again.
Yes, children, please look at the display.
Right. I'm going to be Amma and sir is going to be Yusuf. Yusuf, how was that interview yesterday?
Fine, but it was very hard to answer those questions. Anyway, I managed to answer them.
You seem to have faced the interview well. Therefore, I think you will be selected.
Yes, I also hope so. You know, while I was talking, I got frightened and stammered a little bit.
Oh, I understand. Right, children? So, look at these words and listen to them carefully again. You can see the highlighted words there, but anyway, therefore, while. All right, children? So, you listened to the dialogue very carefully. Now, sir, we are going to read these words again to them.
Yes.
But, anyway, therefore, while. Children, what do we call these words? What do we call these words?
Yes, we call these words discourse markers, or sometimes we call them connectives.
All right, children. So, you know that we are calling these words discourse markers. If that word is a little, you think it is a little big for you, hard for you, we can also call them connectives. Discourse markers. Listen and say that with me. Discourse markers. Or we can call them connectives. Am I right, sir?
Yes, of course.
That's right. Right. So, what are these discourse markers?
Yes, children. Discourse markers are linking words and phrases that manage the flow of communication. And we can also call them connectives.
All right, sir. So, what are discourse markers? As sir mentioned, discourse markers are linking words or linking phrases that manage the flow of our communication. Right? We also call them connectives. Why do you want these discourse markers in our communication? Because, children, remember, if you do not use discourse markers or connectives in our sentences, in our daily communication, people are going to be bored. This is going to be very uninteresting to listen. So that is why we have to use discourse markers, connectives to connect ideas and to be competent communicators. All right, sir?
Yes, of course. Now, children, shall we look at some more discourse markers? They are in your textbook. They are while, whenever, though, although, even though, despite, in spite of. But we are not going to learn everything today.
That's right, sir. That's right. We are not going to learn all these words today. You just listen to many discourse markers that are in the language. Yeah. Right, sir?
Yes, children. Let's have a look at them now. Today we are going to learn first the discourse marker while. Miss Suchitra?
Yes. The first word is while. We are going to talk about this discourse marker or connectives. And we are going to use this in our sentences. And we are going to teach you how to connect sentences, ideas using the word, the discourse marker, the connective while. Sir?
Yes, children. Shall we look at these two sentences? Let's see how can we connect them using while. Ravi would like to be a doctor. His sister would like to be an engineer. Now let's see how we can connect them using while. Ravi would like to be a doctor, while his sister would like to be an engineer. Children, we can interchange these two statements. We can say, while Ravi's sister would like to be an engineer, he would like to be a doctor. Now you can understand it is very easy to use connectives like while. Now when we say something different, two ideas, when we connect them, opposite ideas, we can use while. Miss?
That's right, sir. So we believe that you can use while now in your conversation. Shall we try a little activity? Not an activity exactly, we are going to help you.
Now children, let's see how we can connect two ideas, right? For example, I will tell you two statements. I usually like to have rice for breakfast. My friend likes bread. Now, shall we try how we can connect these two statements? Now, can you try it?
Yes, children, we'll give you some time. And after that, we are going to help you out. Sir, I hope that they can do this. Shall we tell them the answer now?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I usually like to have rice for breakfast, while my friend likes bread. While my friend likes bread, I usually like to have rice for breakfast.
That's right. Shall we go to another example for them? It's a question and an example. Okay, children?
Yes. Father watched television. Mother read a newspaper. Now please try this. I hope you can do this easily now using the connective while.
Shall we try?
Yes.
Okay, children. Father watched television. Mother read a newspaper. So how do we connect these two ideas now? Father watched television while mother read a newspaper. In the same way, we can also use while the connective like this. While mother read a newspaper, father watched television. Did you listen to me? Father watched television while mother read a newspaper. Or you can say, while mother read a newspaper, father watched television. Both ways are correct. Sir, shall we let them listen to some more discourse markers?
Of course, as we told you before, now we will study few more discourse markers. First, let's study but. We use but to connect two ideas, but they are contrasting. So, we can say this example. I can sing, but I can't dance. So, now you can understand we can use but to contrast two ideas.
That's right, sir. Shall we also go to the next discourse marker, that is therefore. Therefore is used to introduce the logical result of something. Reason out something. Okay, children, look at this example. You will understand that better. You study hard. Therefore, you will pass the examination. So you know when you study hard, what will happen? Definitely you will pass your examination. So look at this. You study hard, therefore you will pass the examination. Let's go to the next word, sir.
Yes, we are going to use the discourse marker anyway. We use that discourse mark to add something, to support an idea. For example, the questions were very hard. Anyway, I managed to answer them well. So, now you can understand the connective anyway. That is helpful to us to add something to support another idea. What is that? The questions were very hard. To support that idea, we use the connective anyway. And we can say, anyway, I managed to answer them well. Yes, now children, we hope you can understand that very well.
That's right, sir. Now we are going to do another listening task. Okay. Shall we listen to the weather forecast, children? Please listen to this now. All right, children. So you have to listen to this weather forecast, and there's a small task that you have to do. That is this. Fill in the gaps while listening to this weather forecast. So, why weather forecast?
Yes, children, you know, now we have a variable weather. Every day it is rainy in the afternoon. So, it's variable throughout the day.
That's right, sir. So, shall we go to the passage now, weather forecast now? Okay. Children, listen very carefully. There will be thunder showers in the southwestern and central parts of the country this evening. Therefore, the sea along the west coast will be rough. Anyway, the situation will be normal after one day, but the public will be warned of possible lightning and thunder. While the temperature goes down to 33 degrees, it will be gloomy and windy tonight. We are going to read it again. Listen carefully. All right, children, I'm going to read it again. Listen very carefully now. Maybe there are words that you heard before, There will be thunder showers in the southwestern and central parts of the country this evening. Therefore, the sea along the west coast will be rough. Anyway, the situation will be normal after one day, but the public will be warned of possible lightning and thunder. While the temperature goes down to 33 degrees, it will be gloomy and windy tonight. So, sir, we hope that the children have listened to this now and they have filled in the gaps as well. We can discuss the answers now.
Yes.
Children, please look at your answers now. There will be thunder showers in the southwestern and central parts of the country this evening. What is the next word there? Therefore, the sea along the west coast will be rough. Therefore is the first blank. Next you have, all right, sir, I hope the children are ready now.
Yes, children, now you can check your answers. There will be thunder showers in the south, western and central parts of the country this evening. Therefore, the sea along the west coast will be rough. Now, children, I think you have got the correct answer for the first blank. Therefore, anyway, the situation will be normal after one day. So, we used the connective anyway for the second blank. But the public will be warned of possible lightning and thunder. See, we use the connective but for the third blank. Now let's see, while the temperature goes down to 33 degrees, it will be gloomy and windy tonight. Yes, children. Now let's use them now.
All right.
It's your turn.
All right, children. Now let's use connectives meaningfully. Now with the knowledge we have given you already with while, but, anyway, therefore. Now it's your turn to give it a try. Grandfather is very strict. We like him. The singer is singing. The audience is dancing. It was not sunny. We could dry our clothes. It is our PT period now. We don't like to be in the classroom. Now get the idea and join with connectives meaningfully. Shall we give them some time, sir?
Yes, of course. Shall we give them?
Right. Can we discuss the answers?
Yes, of course. Now, children, you can check your answers. First one, grandfather is very strict, but we like him. Second one, while the singer is singing, the audience is dancing. Third one, it is windy. Anyway, it is not very warm today. 4, it is our PT period now. Therefore, we don't like to be in the classroom.
Hope you have got your answers correct. And now we are going to look at what we learned today. So children, we learned discourse markers today. They are also called connectives. Why do you use them? To maintain the flow of our communication. Look at this. We use discourse markers to connect ideas in English or in any language. It is also called connectives. These are used to maintain the flow of language and communicate meaningfully. So I think we have come to the end of the lesson today. Sir?
Thank you, children. Hope you have enjoyed the lesson. We will meet again in the future.
That's right, sir. Until we meet again, stay safe, be happy, goodbye.